Welcome back to another exciting season of North American Cup football. It looks like we'll have an exhilarating 1781 season in store for us this year.
That's right! The Americans have made some fundamental changes to their tactics and have brought in some exciting new talent from Europe. It'll be interesting to see if this improves their chances in this year's contest.
What sort of adjustments have they made?
Well, the big difference is they've decided to play a little more offense this season. They had been happy to sit back in a defensive formation and try to catch the British on counterattacks. But Washington has made some adjustments to his lineup already that should make them more capable of getting after the British in the attack.
That's a great point. In previous seasons, Washington definitely liked to sit back on defense.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it made sense given the quality of play he could expect from a young American team new to the game. The Americans tended to absorb the British attack and then make quick strikes on the counter. That worked for them in the matches at Trenton and Princeton, but that'll only get you so far. At some point, you've got to play for wins in this tournament. Those matches were stunning upsets, but they didn't really cause the British to rethink their system.
I'm glad you brought that up. Stylistically, the British play a very different type of game. What's that been like, and can we expect it to change this season?
The British play a very offensive-heavy system. You can see here from the Brandywine match, they love to attack against the wings and really pressure with those grenadiers and light units. They would often just outflank the Americans' back line and move in for an attack from the sides. Now for this season, the problem for the British is that they've had some retirements and a number of their players have been called up for international duty in Europe. I expect their performances to drop off this season as a result. The remaining players are all top quality, but many of them are probably distracted by playing in essentially a domestic tournament.
Yeah, I find it amazing the grumbling we've heard from some of the British players about wanting to be called up for duty in Europe when the Americans are actually bringing European talent to America. American management has been explicit in its desire to make some key European signings, and while there were some financial issues last year, this year we should see much more European talent on the American side. Let's now go to SportsCenter correspondent Aaron Andrews, who's talking with the new star French striker.
Thank you, Bill. I'm here with the newly joined striker on the American forces, the Marquis de Chastellux. Thank you so much for joining us today. Why did you choose to play on the American forces?
Well, that was an easy choice, really. A lot of us in France are very excited about what is going on here. Their tactics have come a long way. They are not simply settling for ties any longer, and they're trying really creative ideas to score new victories. You know, I personally am very intrigued by what they are doing with their supporters group. The supporters are being let to vote for who's in charge. C'est très révolutionnaire. This is something we are not doing in France. Maybe this is something we should look into. And also to play against the English is a lot of fun, always for a Frenchman.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Merci.
Any chance to play against the English is always fun. Yeah, as a Scot, I can appreciate that. Great stuff! I'm really looking forward to this season.
I think we all are. Well, thank you for joining us for this preview of the 1781 season of the North American Cup. We'll see you after the match.